The Christian church has been lying to you for years about Jesus' description. He wasn't white. He wasn't tan. He wasn't olive skin. He was a black man.
The people you've been learning the Bible from, they've been lying to you.
Go ahead and give me Daniel chapter 7, verse 9. Shalom, Norfolk, Virginia. This is the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. We are not affiliated with any Israelite groups or Christian organization. And since 1969, we've been teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that they are God's true chosen people, and that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
What I'm going to get into is the truth about the Bible, about Most High's color, about Jesus' color, about his race.
Right.
See, the Christian church has been lying to you for years, telling you that that Jesus is white, and that the Most High, also known as God, the Lord, is white. And when he's not, this Bible proves that he's black.
Right.
This Bible proves that Jesus is black.
That's right.
This Bible proves that this Bible is black.
Right.
So I'm going to show you what it's talking about. I'm going to tell you everything, and I'm going to prove it to you that this Bible is telling you the truth, that Most High is black. God's going to prove it to you. Go ahead, read. You got what I need, brother? Go ahead.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down. I beheld till the thrones were cast down was a metaphor for the empires that fell. All the empires that came before this one. First one being the Egyptian Empire. It fell because it tried to kill our people. It tried throwing our firstborns into rivers full of alligators. When Moses was born, and he came back to Egypt, he got our people out of there and made Egypt suffer plagues when they tried to inflict more harm to us. When we came into another land we did not know, the Philistines tried to kill us. Their empire fell. When we came into the Babylonian Empire, their empire fell to another empire. And there came the Manichaean Empire. Their empire fell. Then the Seleucid Empire, which is why we have Hanukkah. When their empire tried to inflict us with Hellenistic ways, their empire fell. All empires fall because they didn't have the Lord with them. They tried attacking the children of Israel, and they fell. Go ahead.
And the Ancient of the Days did sit.
And the Ancient of the Days did sit. But Most High's throne, his empire lasts forever. God's throne lasts forever. Because we have the Lord with him. Because Most High's righteous, he's the only one that allows empires to stand or fall. Keep going.
Whose garment was white as snow.
And Most High's garment was white as snow. This is David's vision of Most High. Most High's garment was white as snow. Not some toga. It was like a warrior's garment. His garment was white as snow. Holy. Keep going.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
And the head of his head like the pure wool. Whose hair is like that of pure wool? Nappy, curly. Black people. Black people's hair is nappy and woolly. Even Hispanic people's hair is nappy and woolly. You can see that. There's further proof. Even when we have haircuts, our hair is nappy and woolly. A white man don't have nappy and woolly hair. So that's further proof that God's hair is nappy and woolly. He is a black man. Keep going.
His throne was like the fiery flame.
His throne was like that of a fiery flame. When he beheld to the throne, his throne was like that of a fiery flame. This is not some soft stuff. This is some real stuff. This further proof that Most High's throne is something to be feared. When you stand in front of him, you behold the Lord. His throne, it was like that of a fiery flame. So that should say something. Keep going.
And his wheels as burning fire.
And his wheels was that of burning fire. His throne was on fire and his wheels was on fire. That's fly. Who the only people, when we have cars, want to be fly, like Most High? Us black people, us Hispanic people. When we drive lowriders, you see our wheels are fly. So when you see Most High wheels, and his throne and his wheels were on fire. Like lit. So what I just talked about was not only the thrones that came before this one that fell, but also Most High's description and his throne as well. See, all these empires fall because they didn't have the Lord with them. And then they also tried to kill our people, or hurt our people, or harm our people. But when we have the Lord with us, Most High don't allow that to let that happen.
That's right.
And their empires fall. Because God is black. Because the angels are black.
That's right.
And because Jesus Christ is black. The prophets are black. The kings are black. Moses is black. You got what I need? Go ahead and read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks. The 7 candlesticks represent the 7 churches. I'm going to tell you what they are. The 7 churches are Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamos, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. These are the 7 churches that represent the 7 candlesticks. Keep going.
One like unto the Son of Man.
One like unto the Son of Man. Just like Jesus, when he told us, when he preached his word to all his people, these 7 churches will represent like him when he was preaching to his people, to a multitude. These 7 churches are like that, are like the Son of Man, or like the prophet. Keep going.
Clothed with a garment down to his foot.
Clothed to a garment down to his foot. Now let's talk about Jesus. Jesus was clothed in a garment down to his foot. That's the first description. Keep going.
In the girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
With a golden girdle. That is a warrior's belt. Jesus had a garment down to his foot and a golden warrior belt. That's further proof. That's going to show. That's a black thing. That should show you that Jesus is black. Keep going.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
And his head and his hairs was white as wool. With wisdom, his hair was not only just white, but it was also woolly. So that goes to show it's not white and blonde and straight. His hair was white and woolly.
That's right.
That goes to show that's a black man. Jesus is a black man. Golden girdle, warrior's belt, down to his foot, that is a black man.
That's right.
Keep going.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes were that of a flames of fire. So it goes first description. Garment down to the foot, a golden warrior's belt, woolly white hair, and red eyes. His eyes were not blue. He didn't have hair. His hair was not straightened. He didn't have a toga on, and he wasn't soft. This man was a black man. Jesus was a black man. When he preached to his people, he preached as a multitude. We're loud when I'm preaching and I'm telling you the truth. I'm preaching because I'm loud, because I'm telling you. That's why people need to wake up and hear this. Keep going.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet like that unto fine brass. Brass is a brown color, a brownish color. That's further proof, yet again, that Jesus is black. Keep going.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burn in a furnace. When you throw a piece of wood in a furnace, what color does it turn? It turns black. It doesn't turn white, it doesn't turn blue. Say that word, verse again.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burn in a furnace. So that's further proof that Jesus was black. The Christian church has been lying to you for years about Jesus' description. He wasn't white. He wasn't tan. He wasn't olive skin. He was a black man. He had curly hair. That is a black man's feature. He had a golden girdle around his waist. That is a warrior's belt. He had a garment going down to his foot. That is a black man. Go back and give me that verse again.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
And feet like unto fine brass. The picture I'm going to point to is the picture of Caesar Borgia. That is the fake Christ. That is the Christ that they made in their image to even empower them white supremacy. That is not Jesus. That is Caesar Borgia. He is Caesar Borgia, the second son of Alexander VI of Rome, who unalived his father. He is the homosexual lover of Leonardo da Vinci and the man who had sex with his sister, Lucretia Borgia. That man is a sinful man. Jesus Christ was a righteous man who preached his people, who cared for his people, who showed his people the laws and statutes and commandments. Keep going.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
And his voice like that, the sound of many waters. When he preaches people, his voice was like that of the sound of many waters. Whose voice is loud? Black people. We are loud. We are loud and proud. Go to Job 30 and 30. So what I just talked about was Jesus. Not only description, but what he sounded like when he was talking to his people. Jesus was a black man. His hair was black and curly. His garment was down to his foot. That is a black man. He had to go on a golden warrior belt. And that fake Jesus that you see right there doesn't have a golden warrior belt on. So that is a fake Christ. A real Christ had a golden girdle on his waist. He had eyes of red. It was like that of fire. This picture right here of Caesar Borgia had blue eyes. That is a fake Christ. So that goes to show this Christian church has been lying to you for years about Jesus' description, even about Mosai description. They changed the narrative of this Bible to fit their narrative, to make them look powerful, to make them look innocent, to make us look bad. They say that it's wrong to be black. I mean, it's wrong to be black, and then it's right to be white. That's wrong. And that's further proof that it was propaganda, but also them changing.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one